This is a celery root, right? Celeriac, it's also called. But what it does is give you a beautiful essence of celery flavor in there. You treat it like a tuber or a potato, even though it's not a tuber. You peel it, you chunk it up, and it's a great kind of low-carb, low-starch alternative to your potato. I think this here celery root will take center stage in 2021. That is my prediction, and we're always right here on The Kitchen.
Always.
And when it's cooked and blended, it turns into a rich, sweet puree, the perfect topping for my shepherd's pie with celery root puree.
Of course.
Right.
And as you see, once we peel it and cube it, it kind of looks like a potato.
It does.
Right? We're gonna throw it in a nice cast iron enamel pot here, and we're gonna add some good chicken stock, some water, and we're gonna bring it to a gentle simmer. We're gonna start cold, bring it up to a simmer. Do not boil this, right? You just wanna make sure you gently cook it all the way through. Okay, so what we did, right, we got it to a point where we cooked it through till it's fork tender. We drained most of the liquid out. We left a cup of liquid to help kind of jumpstart that puree process. We got a mirepoix going here, onions, carrots, and celery, and a little garlic. This is gonna be the basis of our shepherd's pie, right? And next, we're gonna add our meat, right? Because we all know the difference between a shepherd's and a cottage pie, right? Lamb, shepherd's pie. Beef, cottage pie.
Correct.
But we're using gobble gobble turkey.
So what are we going at?
I don't know. We
come
had
up
this
with
discussion for days. We're like, I'm going with shepherd's pie with celery root puree, just because I don't know. It's turkey is maybe closer to a lamb.
Maybe
than a
cottage
beef.
pie.
Maybe cottage pie, but that's beef. All right, we're gonna hit this up, break it up a little bit in that mirepoix, get some color on there, cook that turkey through. We got our oven at 400 because we are gonna bake it, so want to take it kind of right to the edge.
Yeah, but Jeff, you know, it's important to note that celery root is not actually the root of celery, even though it's in the same family. Celery root is grown just for the root. Little knowledge.
Sonny, couldn't have said it better myself. So we are sauteing this while that's cooking. Let's puree our celery root because that is going to be the top of this cottage shepherd's pie. We're going to add a little bit of stock if necessary, but I think we're good.
I like that you're not making a ton of dishes. Shepherd's pie, cottage pie.
One dish.
They can be really elaborate and make a lot of dishes. Puree, turkey, mixed.
So
goodbye.
great.
That looks delicious.
Doesn't it look good? Really easy.
Oh.
I add 2 tablespoons of butter in here just to
Oh,
kind of give it a little more creamy. And you can either put in this or get an aluminum, disposable, pan to put it in. This is looking good. We just kind of want to cook it. So almost pink. It's going to finish up in the oven. I want to retain that juiciness to it. We're going to make a little quick roux to help thicken it up. Ooh. So, of course, a couple tablespoons of flour. Cook this through. We're going to add our stock. Nothing like a shepherd's pie that you scoop up and it just runs all over your plate. Looks good, right? We cooked it right to the edge. That turkey's just a little less pink. It's going to finish in the oven. Added some stock in there to help give it some juiciness. Now we can start layering it. Okay? I like a little more height. So I'm using something a little smaller dimension.
Smells great.
Smells great. Next is an even layer of these frozen peas, right?
Oh, you put them on one layer. Why is that, Jeff?
I don't know. I'm visualizing it, right? Like I wanted in, almost a nicely composed, layered shepherd's cottage apartment.
Village.
Yeah, village pie.
Village
I
pie.
think it's a
Village pie that's a good name too.
I think village pie is it. You guys hit it.
Thank you, Katie. I also seasoned everything. Seasoned the turkey, seasoned this. And we're gonna make this so pretty.
You know what I would do this with, Jeff? I'm just gonna come up. I'm gonna blow your mind.
Uh-oh.
Next year on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna cook just the breast. I'm gonna take the thighs of the turkey, and I'm gonna grind this to make it as a side dish.
Boom! That's a great idea.
Good idea.
Interesting.
Look at that. Beautiful little swirlies. Little
We have ignition.
400 degrees, 35 minutes. I have one ready to go. You don't have to wait that long, Jeffers. The first ever, world's greatest village pie. With celery
baby.
root.
All right, Jeff. It looks delicious.
Village pie. We all voted on that? Good.
Yeah, we did. The only
Here we
vote that
go.
counts is our vote.
I'm trying it.
Look how beautiful that is.
I like the layer of peas in there.
beautiful.
Very dramatic.
This could be a lasagna moment.
Guys, you're not missing the lamb. You're not missing the beef. You're not missing the potatoes.
That's because you got a village.
We got a village, and
A
it takes a
flavor.
village to build the flavors. And this village, my friend, is Village of the Year. Your mouth thinks whipped potatoes, but it gives it a whole nother level of sweet, earthy flavor from that celery root. The pop of those frozen peas on that one layer didn't get muddled in there. Dark ground turkey is so good, no matter what village you live in. You guys, try this 2021. You heard it here first.